Hello, folks. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about some of my mistakes that I've been making recently. And I kind of spoke about this recently also, but I just want to repeat some of them and also talk about the lows of my life, the different lows I've been facing recently, and how I'm trying to tackle it and stay afloat metaphorically, basically kind of survive for now and work towards thriving and not just surviving, which means basically not struggle and to survive and whatnot, but smoothly and seamlessly and effortlessly keep moving on and not struggle and not feel like it's a struggle to even be alive or survive, right? So recently, I think food has been a kind of a problem, or I'm always seeing it as a problem. Uh, but I guess I'll have to take the words of Mr. Nagesh sir, who is actually a comedian, a popular comedian in Tamil Nadu in India. He is unfortunately no more. So he used to say that, when you look at a problem, a problem is like a stone. When you look at it close to your eyes, the stone looks really big. So he's talking about perspective, right? So the stone looks really big when you keep the stone really close to your eyes, right? But then when you look at the stone a bit far away from your eyes, it looks smaller, right? And then the same stone, if it's actually underneath your foot, underneath your sole, right, your foot basically, then you won't even realize it. Especially if it's a very small stone, you won't even realize it, and you'll just keep moving on. So that's how problems are in like life, right? So in life, problems are like that, wherein you focus on it too much, you look at it very closely, then it looks really big. You keep you keep it far away and look at it, it looks smaller, and then once you put it under your foot and like you walk on it and go on, it's like nothing. So that's how problems are like in life, is what he says. And it's actually a very nice perspective and nice view. I think I'm looking at food like a big problem, and especially my health as a big problem. A lot of my colleagues tell me, dude, don't think so much for eating and all. I understand actually what they're saying. I sometimes identify myself as an overthinker for some reason. And my therapist also probably will say that, don't identify yourself like that. Probably, I don't know. He has never said that though, but I've made it a habit though to overthink, right? Which is not a great thing. So sure, I'll probably learn to not probably I'll surely learn to say do things like mindfulness exercises and meditate, and learn to actually silence my mind and not overthink. So this is something that I've been thinking about and planning and being like, okay, let's meditate, let's learn to silence my mind, let's learn to focus and be mindful of the present moment and be in the moment. Recently, I've been noticing that I'm not being in the moment at times, right? I'm thinking something or the other and overthinking and whatnot, and I'm worrying a lot. Surely, worry does not help. Worry, fear, being scared, overthinking, nothing helps really. Worrying just stresses you out, and stress also doesn't really help. It's like a vicious cycle. Funny thing is, for me, I get stressed due to some reason, let's say, and then I worry about the stress itself, and then that causes stress. So it's like stress causing stress. It's like a meta level thing, right? So like some thought causing stress, and then stress, I'm like, now oops, there is stress, like what will this lead to? Crazy negative spirals and whatnot. And then that worry about the stress, or meta worry about the worry or about the stress itself, is like a stress, and it becomes a loop. So it becomes like stress and then worry about the stress, and then that leads to stress, and then so on and so forth. Somehow there is some sort of like always some sort of stress then. So it's important to understand that worry does not help, and I'm trying to actually internalize that. Though I know that truly worry, stress, fear, being scared, and whatnot does not help. So when it doesn't help, why am I doing it? Out of habit. I've been uh, doing it a lot of times. I've been doing it since I was young, and I've been doing it so many times that it's a learned behavior that it's hard to get rid of that easily very soon. Like I've learned it for so long that now I have to spend quite a bit of time to actually get rid of it. Right. So that is that. So not worry too much, and not fear too much, and not be scared and all that, and not stress out too much, but instead focus on what can be done, what actions can be taken, action leading to fruitful results, right? So because worry is just worry, it's just me worrying. And also the idea that tomorrow will be better. Yeah, of course, tomorrow will be better, but not because the universe suddenly helped me, or suddenly God became true for me. I don't believe in God really. So God became a thing for me, and then suddenly God is present and is helping me. No, tomorrow will be better because I will be working towards a better tomorrow, and I will put in efforts. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and I will do. So, and the mistakes, yeah, I mean, I've not been drinking enough water recently, which I used to do really well. I think after the recent, diarrhea and the whole, overeating of fiber and whatnot. Funnily, today I didn't almost eat fiber at all, almost, right? Anyway, so I've been overeating again. Like today morning, I overate a bit, very little though. But afternoon and evening and at night, I overate a lot. Like today morning, I ate some two plain dosas. It was a lot, and afternoon I ate lot of rotis and two lassis. Basically, I drank sugar uh, because it was, however, I was eating a very spicy paneer, some gravy. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and just drink the lassi, the curd, and it's fine if it has sugar. I could have told them I don't need sugar and all, but I knew that I love that lassi, and I know that it's just sugar and curd. I was fine with it. It was not some artificial stuff, I think, at least like not some packet lassi, but lassi. Surely the sugar is processed, some level of artificial stuff, but processed sugar, like like refined white sugar, whatever. I had that. So I had sugar today. Um, and I overate a lot in dinner, and in the evening I ate some peanuts, boiled peanuts. I had a lot of bloating. I'm actually even suspecting that I have like a lot of not a lot of, but a bit of digestive problems and gastric problems, like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. I've had gastric issues and stuff since for a long time, I think, but it has gone and come back multiple times. I've had a lot of issues, digestive issues in general, in my college years. Towards the end, I think it was a lot of stuff to do with food and especially stress. I had different lot of issues, but over time it got better. I think in between it got worse also after I started working against stress and probably even food. But then recently it was okay. In between it was up and down, gastric problems and all that. But now it has been back, and it has been back really badly also at times. So today there was a lot of bloating. I don't know why. Was it because I ate some outside food? So the paneer I ate was actually outside food. Probably mostly that only. It was pretty heavy, and yeah, and, at night I ate a lot of rotis, like some three rotis, quite some rice, and yeah, that's all. Fortunately, nothing else. And yeah, a bit of curd, and I walked around a bit. Now I'm better. I still haven't drunk water. Only when I drink water, I'll realize that I'm too full, because I remember be feeling useless, as in like being rendered useless where I cannot do anything. I was so full. So it's been long since I felt like that. I felt like that only a few weeks ago once or something. So yeah, it was really bad. Like tonight, this dinner. So yeah, but now it's a bit better, fortunately. But I don't want to depend on fortune and only or chance, really, right? It was a bad idea to just even eat dinner. But the thing is, I knew that I didn't eat much after lunch, and I just ate boiled peanuts. So I was like, but I was bloated. That was the main problem, right? Bloating, which caused me to feel very full. And I wasn't sure how much to eat because of that bloating. I couldn't gauge how much I can eat or how much should I eat, how much can I eat, and whatnot. Anyways, so yeah, that's something that I've been trying to deal with, and I have not been active at all, which is probably or most like 99% the reason for a lot of like bloating also, I think, today at least, and in general, for all my like digestive issues probably and whatnot, wherein I mean you move a lot. I think there is more better digestion because your muscles, when you move, apparently your digestion is better. I think your stomach and your, I think, intestine muscles and all move more. Something for me to read about, but I know that if you move more and work out and exercise and whatnot, it's better, and digestion is better actually. So it's important to walk actually after every meal. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm not doing that at all. I never used to do it, but I used to go to the gym and all. I'm not going to the gym. I forgot that I was a gym guy. I mean, more like I'm a gym. I forgot that I'm a gym guy. I am a gym guy. I'm an athlete, but I've paused running in between. I have a run this weekend though. I'll be running. I'll practice probably say on Saturday or something. I haven't practiced it all. Very bad. And what else? I've not been sleeping that well, but mostly okayish. So yeah, very bad times at a high level, but it's okay. I'm gonna deal with it. Very bad, sad times. I do feel very bad that it has come to this. Few months back, it was very great, except for say sleep because I was sleeping for like 4 5 hours or 6 hours and all. I remember that, but I was going to the gym. I was eating well mostly and whatnot. But I was dropping the ball here and there for something or the other. Like work was a bit tricky. I couldn't manage work. Now I'm able to manage work to some extent, but then sleep and food also to some extent. But then moving, basically being active, say exercise, walking, running. I want to be able to walk also, not just run, go to gym and whatnot, and exercise and whatnot. I want to walk also. Walking is actually a very good movement, exercise and whatnot. Like I know a lot of people will say walking is not exercise, but at least I would say walking is good movement, and I want walking also apart from running and exercise, proper exercise, gym and everything, right? Whatever it is, like, and I want to do stuff like even calisthenics and all that. Anything that can give me really good muscles and make me really active, right? So those are the goals, and I also want to do better in my work and all that. I'm trying to focus on too many things clearly. No wonder I'm dropping the ball here and there, but maybe if I focus on each of them very little by little, say every day 2 minutes or 5 minutes of something or the other, meditation, and every day 5 minutes of walking, every day 5 minutes of something or the other, and try to build a habit, maybe I can get better. More like I will surely get better. I just have to focus on the habit, right? Create an environment, create a trigger, start small, say start for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and yeah. I've recently noticed that brushing at night has become more easier because I just start small, just try to do it for a minute, and then I end up doing it properly for whole 5 minutes or something and finish off brushing. Um, every night these days. I think doing something consistently for a long time is not easy, but once you start off and once you get used to it, it's very easy. No wonder people are able to brush and shower or bathe every day since they were young, like since they were like a baby, because well, they started and they got used to it, and now they don't really have to do much to make an effort to do it. It's like second nature, right? So I want to be able to have many more habits like that, which actually serve me, and have less and less habits of stuff, like say social media and whatnot, that don't serve me much. Um, let's see. I'm gonna focus on that. So yeah, I just wanted to share my lows of my current life, current time, and what I am thinking about it, and what I'm planning to do about it. I will hopefully, more like I will do it. Though I say hopefully, it's more like just an aesthetic term, but a nice, beautiful term, but more like I will be working towards doing it. And I'll put in efforts, and I believe efforts matter. I'll keep putting in efforts until and unless like something happens. I'll keep putting efforts, and somehow, someday, it's gonna turn around things. So until then, I'll keep not giving up, and keep hanging around, and I'll keep hanging there, and I'll just hang in there, yeah, and keep doing stuff and not give up. So yeah, hopefully we'll see how that turns out, and I'm sure that someday it'll get better, if not tomorrow or day after. So yeah, that's all I had for this video, talking about the lows of my life currently. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.